I got some huge news to share about the Samsung Galaxy Note 20, and that's coming up right after this. If you new here, won't stay up to date, subscribe followed by the bell. You can also keep up on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter by clicking the links in the description. So another week is gone by, and again with more leaks on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 we had news of just how powerful the smartphone is. Can it be Wilson case leaks and a big design changes that may please many fans? Before get into it though, please like the video if you're a fan of the Galaxy Note series. Let me know in the comments what version of the Note you're waiting for, and if not, then what phone are you planning on buying. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 is coming soon. It will of course be coming in two variants. We had many rumors suggesting that the Galaxy Note 20 on the Note 20 Ultra to be launched on 5 June, and this does appear to be true, as South Korea publication has also reported this. Something A holding an online Samsung Impact event. This is to launch both Galaxy Note alongside the phone to the flip, and the watch report states that the loan skin to be on 5 August, the release date of the Galaxy Note 20, and the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra good to be on 20 August. So next up, with what protective case leaks for the Galaxy Note 20, which food in line with one of the other leaks we've received. We can see that this case is in a very Note-like shape for the rectangular camera module in the back. If we take a look at the sides, you can see they are very raised, which means we will have a flat display. Many were hoping for a flat display on the Galaxy Note 20. It's also been confirmed by Ice Universe, who tweeted to say the same. Many have been confusing, thinking that the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is also going to have a flat screen. This unfortunately is untrue. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra can have a cupped display, can be the same as shown in this render. For curved screen isn't for you, then the standard Note 21 finally report news of just how powerful the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 is going to be. We have plenty of news on the 5nm Christmas 992, and unfortunately we still waiting to hear if that can be included in the Note phone off. For those of you in the Snapdragon regions, at the new info, good news. Many were claiming that there's no Snapdragon 865 Plus this year, as those people were wrong. We've seen a few mentions of it. Now we have benchmark results, some impressive schools, as we can be pretty certain that the Galaxy Note 20 will have the Snapdragon 865 Plus. The benchmark is Beta on 22 benchmark 1. It's not from the Galaxy Note 20. It is of course the same chipset, the Snapdragon 865 Classical, an overall score of 667,253. If we break this down, it was 185K for the CPU, 283K for the GPU, 112K for memory, and 87K for UX. To put this into perspective, the Snapdragon 865 scored around 604,000 in a decent performing phone, so this is just over 60. Already had candidates for the Galaxy Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra. They've been used to create stunning 3D renders. It's working to go through it. So for my regular view, as you guys have seen this already, to simply skip to the next video. If you new had, then don't forget to subscribe. Everything, get right into it. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 is coming with a 6.7-inch AMOLED display with a Poncho selfie camera tops and time. While many were hoping for the interspace selfie camera, it's not going to happen, and it's most likely can it be for the S range. The dimensions come in at 161.8 by 75.3 by 8.5 mm, which makes the Note 21 mm thicker than its predecessor, significantly larger. Alvaro, one thing that you may have already noticed is a flat display on the Note 20. I'm assuming this can please a lot of you, and my most complained about features in the comments is of course the cupped display. Can see on the Note 20 record the volume and the home buttons on the right hand side, using the left side completely clear. We take a look underneath, record USB Type-C port, microphone, a speaker, Grow, and the S Pen at the far left. The same trays now located at the top of the Galaxy Note 20. On the re-record rectangular camera module similar to the S range is 38.1 mm long by 21.9 wide. Samsung reportedly still working on these cameras, so we don't have any confirmation on what they can be. It's expected it will contain either the M1 or the GN1 from Samsung. We can of course see that we've got 3 lenses on the left with the periscope lens on the right. Underneath the LED flash, you can see the back panel is curved on both edges with a slight comes in all corners, and overall looks like a comfortable device to hold. Still a very premium smartphone. Next up, because my favorite, which is the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Plus. These renders were provided by Pictalon on leaks. We have most of the details of this, still some unconfirmed information. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Plus is coming with the largest 6.9-inch curved AMOLED display recorder poncho camera top center. You have plenty of display from Ross Young. We have since deleted the tweet since we can only issue is an issue always been asked to remove them. We're expecting and LTPR display, but again with the poncho selfie camera as in display camera is just ready at the Note 20 Plus. Dimensions come in at 165 by 77.2 by 7.6 millimeters with the trimmed down bezels. It is pretty much full screen. The volume and power buttons on the right hand side with the left completely smooth. The bottom now is the same as the Note 20 with the S Pen at the far left for the bi-speaker USB port and microphone. On the rear we got another rectangular camera housing. We can see it is a little bit different from the smaller Note 20. Have to say I much prefer this one. Looks a little bulky with bigger lenses. Actually really like these camera rings and I think it adds to the premium look. The device go to cameras on the left, which reportedly could be the something one and the G and one with the periscope lens underneath. Over on the right hand side see a true depth camera and underneath the LED flash. Again the edges account on the back and overruled. It looks like it can be a great device. We still haven't had any details on the pricing and probably won't until close to the launch towards the end of the year. It can be interesting to see why they price it. The Note line is always the most premium of the range one apart from the newly added followed the S range with price relatively high that sold less than expected. So this could affect the pricing on the Note. One thing we do know though is that with the Note we'll get improved display, tree camera and general hardware, and of course we don't have much longer until it's going to be released. Now in a run through all of the specs of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 and the Note 20 Plus of my regular viewers. You guys have already seen it, so I suggest you switch off now if you had the nerve to hit subscribe, and we'll get right into it. Of course is something Galaxy Note 20 is going to be an incredible smartphone, actually one of my favorite releases this year. Will likely see improved design, display camera symbol. For anyone who's missed my previous videos, to quickly run through what we can expect from my regular viewers, you would have already seen this, so just switch off now. If anyone new can run through everything we know so far about the Samsung Galaxy Note 24. The Note was always much bigger than the S range in the past. Things have been changing lately to be interesting to see what screen sizes we get with the Galaxy Note 20. Last year we had the Note in two sizes, which was 6.3 and in 6.8-inch displays. We then have a light model come later with a 6.7-inch display. Given that the S range has massively increased in size with a 6.9-inch display now coming under the estimate that we can see a Galaxy Note 20 with at least a 7-inch display. Of course more often sizes are generally getting larger, so public sizes are going to rise too. Given the success of last year's Notes, also can predict we'll be getting a Galaxy Note 21 with the Galaxy Note 20 Plus. We haven't had any solid leaks or information when it comes to displays run to predict a 6.5-inch display on the Galaxy Note 27-inch display on the Galaxy Note 20 Plus. I'm expecting both models to be 1440 by 3200 resolution, and that will be a 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display winnowed out in the C and in-display fingerprints, along with Gorilla Classics for protection. When it comes to the selfie camera, the Note line actually led the innovation for Samsung last year. It can be interesting to see whether they stick with the poncho camera. Top center of the Galaxy Note 20 comes with a new design. Well, together many are curious with the in-display cameras that can be available for consumers. One, Samsung have this technology ready? My guess it would be introducing it on the Note line, but unfortunately the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 is probably a little bit too early for this. Tech is likely can be something we see in 2021. When it comes to the rear of the Samsung Galaxy Note 11, the Galaxy Note 20 is it may be cooled about. No doubt that we can see a rectangular camera housing. Samsung have stuck with this across the mid-range and that flagship this year, so the Note 20 should be no different. Samsung have also been getting a lot more adventurous with the cameras, so you can predict we'll get a 108 megapixel ISOCELL sensor with pixel bending technology. We'll get a periscope lens with some incredible zoom capabilities, get an ultra-wide angle. For this is why Charles will also get a 3D time of flight. That sensor will soon no doubt see better camera senses on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Plus compared to the standard Note 20. In the hardware department, we know the Galaxy Note 20 it can be powered by the Snapdragon 865 in North America and the Exynos 990 globally. We see up to 512 gigs of internal storage with up to 16 16GB of RAM and will of course be expandable with the microSD card. Given the larger size, the Galaxy Note 20 Plus is expected to have a battery capacity of 5,200 mAh. For the Galaxy Note 20 can be around 4,300. Of course, both Galaxy Note 20 can be running Android 10 in the form of One UI 2. It will be IP60 able to resistant. The Galaxy Note 20 is expected to come with stereo speakers and no 3.5 no headphone jack, and most importantly for Note fans, it will be coming with a much left S Pen and using Bluetooth 5. We haven't had any leaks on the upcoming S Pen, but it's no doubt can be more refined with new hardware and software features. The Galaxy Note 20 is set to be an incredible device, and judging by recent years, we can expect the Galaxy Note 20 to launch at the start of August 2020, release towards the end of the month. When it comes to pricing, it will of course be an expensive device. Prices are expected to start at about $1,100, $1,200 for the standard Note 20, around $1,400, $1,500 for the Galaxy Note 20 Plus. Will Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, as it may also be cooled. Given the success of this as light models, it's also likely that we'll get us something Galaxy Note 20 Lite released further down the line. Is a great time to be a Samsung fan with so many phones being released by the company, to huge selection and a range of the premium asked on the Note line. On top of the Galaxy folder in the Galaxy is that flip phone. No, have to say it is that flip phone is the only one that doesn't really excite me. This is because I see it as a little bit unnecessary. It's sort of trying to solve a problem that isn't really there in the first place and being overcomplicated for very little reason. Of course, that's just my opinion though, and I'm sure it will be a successful phone, being priced much lower than the Fold of Ultras. All the information estimates we have today, but as soon as any solid information comes to light, I'll be sharing with you guys straight away. But just wanted to give you my estimations along with the stunning renders that concept artists have already put together. As always though, I'd like to know your guys' thoughts in the comments. There's waiting for something Galaxy Note 20? You waiting for the Galaxy Note 20 or the Note 20 Ultra? And do you prefer a flat screen or curved edge? But please subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Peace out.